Scorpio, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading. So if you don't have a Scorpio birthday, but you're called to this message or you find it in your feed, it's definitely for you. You could have Scorpio placements that you don't even realize are being triggered right now in your natal chart. So you found this reading at just the right time. And this is where your message begins. Something's starting. Something's beginning. I know, something's always beginning. But what I really love about this card is it reminds me of that essence of almost like ineffable quality of life. Like what makes life so fabulous? What makes life so unique and special? What makes consciousness? This reminds me, it's like the spark of life. And so when you get electric eel, bring your ideas to life. This is something new is actually starting. There's a new spark. It's actually being realized. It's becoming true. I think of like that scene from Frankenstein where the electric bolt hits the monsters. It's alive. It's alive. Something's actually realized here, guys. You know, it could be a new romance. Sure. It could be a new job. It could be a new idea. It says, bring your ideas to life. So something that you've just been thinking about. And of course, thoughts have power. So something that you have just been thinking about and really intensely intent upon. What a beautiful energy then of a spark becoming or making it become something. Let's see where we're going with this, because this card pulls out 24. 2 plus 4 equals 6. 6, of course, is the number of Venus, which is all about pleasure and sensuality. So let's see where we're getting here. Scorpio, remember, as I divide the deck, whatever cards fall out are a part of the message. That's just how it works for me. But if you need a personal reading, I do provide those. Please do go to my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and you can book and schedule there. And I will have your message back to you within 24 hours of you booking. If you haven't, if you just found the channel, thank you. Welcome, guys. My name is Michelle, by the way, if you're just arriving. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and then ring that notification bell and select all notifications so that you know when I upload your favorite content, and also so you know when I go live, because I do free tarot card readings here for the public, like public lives. And if you'd like to participate, please remember to subscribe. Okay. So I'm going to cleanse the energy, Scorpio. You're going to hear a ring. Scorpio. Look what's looking at us. Something was hidden or buried. It was also could have been intentionally like lied about. Someone didn't want to see the truth, didn't want to know the truth, or just didn't want to, like, it was hard amalgamating it like into something that was tangible or understandable. Truth transcends illusion is here in reverse. 22, so this is 4. 4 in reverse, it was like is stuck energy. It's energy of, but it has to be, but I won't believe it until I see it. You know, it's like blocking. the energy of creativity. So there was something here that was stuck. And then way in the past, we have owl spirit also in reverse. You see clearly now. You didn't see clearly. This is deception, or the veil over your eyes, or not being able to really, something here is not being able to see the truth, not being able to know the truth, not being able to tell the truth, seeing things from the wrong perspective. This is both Aquarian energy. It's almost like this is the energy of trying to hide your own uniqueness. The truth of who you are, like your own unique sense of yourself. It's like repression. Well, whatever was repressed, there's an energy of bring your ideas to life. This, let me say, puts a red flag out for me, because what I see now then is what you might be bringing to life is something that is self-deception. Because it may be based on this denial, as opposed to, it's almost like self-fulfilled prophecy. It's happening because you believed it would happen, but it wasn't necessarily meant to happen. There's a twistedness here, and I don't like it. And then we have be loyal to what you love. This is Cancerian energy, Scorpio. So a sense of, what have you got? I'm just going to say this. What have you gotten yourselves into? Because there's this energy of loyalty, and you've bought something to life, something new is beginning, and now it's like, oh, I'm going to be loyal to it, but it wasn't true. It wasn't sincere. It wasn't actually meant to be. It's like you deceived yourself in this because you're so powerful. However, you made it real, but it's like it's like a golem. If you know what that means, it's a false presence of, yeah, you can bring it. It's like Frankenstein's monster. You can bring it to life, but it's not really alive. You pieced it together because of what you wanted to see, and now you're loyal to it. But is this, I don't know. I don't like this energy back here. I think there are good things happening in your life. I've gotten those vibes. The other readings have been really good for you guys, but I just need to understand what, please clarify, God. Be loyal to what you love. Please clarify. We have Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords. This could be a masculine air sign or a feminine earth sign. And 10 of Pentacles, which is prosperity and abundance. And okay, so this clarifies for me that there is this, okay, there is, it's not toxic. It's actually really wonderful. Yay. And then truth transcends illusion. So maybe you just didn't want to see it. You didn't want to deny it. You kept yourself from it. Or it was forced to stay hidden for a while. For whatever reason, now it's not. And there's this energy of suddenly this person is loyal and cares. Or you have a situation that you can actually rely on and depend on. So you were going through a kind of shitty period of just not being appreciated or around people who actually saw you or honored you. And then there's this energy of, okay, whatever it was, it changed, right? What you desperately wanted it to be. It's almost like you changed the energy. That's powerful. So I appreciate your patience as I understood that energy and got that message. Let's get into the 7-day play-by-play to understand where we're headed. I'm going to just choose day 7 or the resolution first, and then we're going to see how do we lead up to that. Scorpio, Scorpio. 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 Okay. Okay, don't like how this is ending up. Okay. Can you please just clarify this, God? What is going on? Day 1. After seeing day 7, I just feel like there's another red flag. Here's what I'm worried about, Scorpio, because it's my job to tell you what's going on, whether it's something you want to hear or not. So what I am worried about is that what you're in the process of doing, and you've put all your energy and you've legitimately like put lipstick on a pig here, or you've built this beautiful castle and you put all your energy into building this beautiful castle on sand. I am not convinced yet, my friends, that what you are doing right now, whatever this is resonating with in your life, doesn't have to be romance for all of you. It could be job, whatever. I'm not convinced that if you stopped putting all the extra energy you're putting into this, if you stopped, it's like it would go away. Because the power is absolutely coming from you. And I love how powerful you are. But what I would also ask you to do is step back and say, should I be doing this all by myself? Should it be just one big magic spell of mine that I've gotten lost into? Because at one point you will get tired. Scorpios usually have like a 20-year window. And I think it's because of the movement of Pluto, right? Pluto can be anywhere from like in a sign, anywhere from like 10 years to 35 years. So it's the average of 20 years in a situation where you can keep your power really strong and focused, and then it collapses because it's you creating the magic, creating the spell. But then when you collapse, so does the spell. And it's like everything hits you really hard. And this is me seeing through the veil here of, are you tricking yourself with another spell? Because you're that powerful. Or do you just feel safer dancing with delusions because they do what you want them to do? Scorpios can puppet master anybody. If you've ever watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, Scorpios are the bloodbenders. They can get inside of you and make you dance. They can zombify people. It's your magic power. It's psychotic and crazy, but it's phenomenal. But the problem is, this is what I want to ask you. Do you realize you're also fooling yourself too? Because do you want to be dancing with zombies instead of being really loved and accepted? And it takes a really highly evolved Scorpio to get out of the dead and into the life. And that's Phoenix energy of, I don't want to have to manipulate people to be what I want them to be. Even though I can, I don't want to have to, because I want to be who I want to be. And I want people to love me for me. And so I'm wondering about this energy here right now. And I've got to put a huge red flag on this play, because I love you and I want sincerity for you. What the fuck is going on? So day 1, we have the Magician. As I'm talking about magic spells, you've got this. You are. I'm not denying your power. I'm just denying your purpose or questioning your purpose. What about day 2? Okay, beautiful energy here. Day 2 of abundance and having new opportunities. I would say especially career is working really well. Pregnancy could be an option. There's some sort of reflection here. It's like there's prosperity and opportunity that's been a long time coming. That maybe there was just this energy of it took a while to get there, or within resolution, finally resolving something, like something finally coming to you that was delayed. Okay, that's good. What about day 3? That's you. The Death card. Something coming to life, something coming up, people appreciating you, people seeing you. You're having a magnetism here. But once again, it's like you're drawing people in. Your magnetism is taking control and people are appreciating your extreme, your gravitas, which is also, I'm glad for you guys. That's awesome. Day 4. Star card. This is Aquarius energy. Also coming out more in the past, though, what I always wanted, what I desired, what I aspired to. Okay. Maybe a dream or a wish from the past coming true. It's got something to do with sexual chemistry or a connection or a partnership that was meant to be. You've wished for this. You've wanted it, and you're going to get it. So whatever magic spell you were casting, my friends, it works. That's day 5. It's day 5. Like, you have really pulled people into you. Wow. What about, no, that's day 4. What about day 6? We have being guarded and protected against. It's almost like day 6 is when somebody wakes up and gets wise and says, I have to defend myself against this because it's not working. When I come back online and I question this, it doesn't hold up. When I come into objectivity and mental clarity, that's the King of Swords. And you could be dealing with an air sign or a very logical person. There's all of a sudden defensiveness. Like that's that 9 of Wands. I'm not letting everything in because now I have discernment and I see that something was just stagnant, that there is no growth here. So we have all this power of I want it, so I have it. But when it wakes up, is it real? When you wake up, maybe you're the one waking up and realizing, I've almost been lost in the land of the lotus. If you know Greek mythology, it's like that play. It's like that party you go into, and it's about that lotus, those lotus leaves that make you feel like you're in that wonderful world. Or you see that scene from Labyrinth, remember, where she gets to be the princess. It's like he gives her dreams come true. Stay with me, I'll let you live your fantasy. She's like, well, I don't want to live a fantasy. I want to love my reality. And so really, Scorpio, your challenge this week is to break through your own dream that you've allowed yourself to live in order to actually be able to bring it into life. And that's the challenge and the pain that you have to go through to really bring your dreams into reality, is you have to first destroy the dream that you've been on. You have to pop that bubble. And then accept the imperfection of the reality if you ever want it to really be real. Or it never will be. Until it pops around you and you're left feeling destitute. But there's a consciousness here, an awareness of, I got to poke through this veil. Okay, we then have everything you want. So you know what this is a beautiful energy of? Remember that popping that bubble doesn't mean everything is going to go away. It just means that you're not in control of everything anymore. And it becomes real. And there are adjustments that need to be made. But that can be beautiful too. And so there's contentment here, right? The sense of, I'm good. I know I've got this. I believe in myself now. I don't need to hold on to the fantasy version of what I thought I want. I can now actually accept the reality version and really want to be alive in this. I hope that makes sense to you guys. I just want to pull a moon card. So we have a time for healing, balsamic moon. We have communication is key, new moon in Gemini. So once again, there is that aha moment, some sort of communication coming through to you, and then a time for healing. It's like words again. There's like words. It's like words that wake you up, or knowledge or information that comes in. What is this knowledge or information that comes in? Something about Nine of Swords. It worried you. A sickness, something that was making you suffer. Maybe you get communication about something that you were really stressed about. Okay. It's like you finally get a question answered. What is the answer to this question? Which direction to go in? And what's the true direction to go in? The true direction to go in. Where you will actually succeed and have victory. But it's real. Right? It's almost like clarity through that dark time, through that hard time. It's like waking up and looking in the direction of what's actually coming in for you. That's beautiful. I really love that. Let's go over to the extended, guys. I got to get into day 7 and all these other cards. I love you so much. That link is down below. I pinned it to the top of the comment section as well. Or just go and visit me over on Vimeo. I'll see you guys there. Bye.